Hey guys, Rex are back again. We're gonna do chapter 3. So let's get into it. Evelyn, can you explain what has happened? Why did a small dragon appear? How does it know about your mother, Tear of Goddess? We ran into Balbazar in Peg. uh, we ran into Balbazar, Pegasus, Bela the Pegasus in wait. We ran into Bela in Pegasus. It said it wanted to help us fight the dark. He calls himself a dragon of light, and I believe him. But I am not too sure what's going on either. Hmm. I'd love to search the archive upon my return of the Halo of Dawn for more information. How about this? About this. How did it go with you and Pegasus? I was just about to tell you, Soul Plunger was behind the affiliation. They were spreading dark energy using Chaos Shard. Thank goodness my mother left me this necklace. I touched the shard and it absorbed the dark. Did you know about this necklace's powers? I knew the cultists were up to their old tricks when the watch rune went off. I'm sorry to say, I don't know much about your necklace, although your mother did speak of it. It's a heirloom for an old priest of the light. Imbued with special powers, I doubt she would have known much more. Thank goodness for my mother's precious gift, or Pegasus would have been finished. Master Yolanda, the Soul Plunger's cultists and the Orcs' hordes are working together now, and I'm afraid the desert is bearing the brunt of it. She looks at her Zag. I do. I have no idea. So I gathered Soul Plungers are going all they can to get the hands of another Chaos Shard. But why would the Orcs ally with them? Master Yolanda, let me take a stab in the dark. I know Orcraft wants to take out the Empire's solar fort to reclaim our ancestral lands on Windwalker. Perhaps he thinks Soul Plunger is the key to his victory? Goopeg told me he wanted power from the Holy King's Island. Goobeg thinks Nicholas managed to break the seal on the mausoleum. Nicholas is bad enough. If Warcraft gets his hand on the same power, Chryseus would be gone for, or done for. No mortal can control that energy. That's why the Holy King Carlos had the foresight to seal it away. You would know from your history what happened when a leader is turned to the dark. If Warcraft is really being dark turned, I have to do something. Ozag, it takes an army to defeat an army. You're not going to go up against a war chief Warcraft. You got this horde and Soul Plunger to contend with. Thank you for the reminder, Master Yolander. Evelyn, I'm afraid we must part ways here. Elven Sage Mythesia sent me for a message by astral projection not long ago now. Sylvain Forest is in trouble. I'm going to help her. I suggest you stay in Chrysler for the time being to help Urzag figure out what's going on with Warcraft. Come find me in Sylvain Forest afterwards. Rest assured, Master Yolanda, with friends like Celine, Zachary, and Urzag, success is guaranteed. That may be true, but you'll soon be tested like never before. Every member of the Halo Dawn must be pushed to their limits. I look forward to the day where I can call you my fellow master. Good luck on your journey. I'll be off then. Be careful. Yolanda weaves a portal and vanishes inside. Urzag, tell me, if you think Gubeg seems a little unhappy about Allcraft's dominance over the desert, what do you think? Maybe we can rope the goblins into our team? Let's have a chat with him. I was thinking the same, Evelyn. What? Warcraft turned to the dark and an alliance? We're not witness, are you? This is only a guess, but it does explain a lot, you know. I can't deny it makes sense. Orca could have been turned to the dark, but he's not our enemy right now. He's got a horde to back him. What do you have, a few warriors? No thanks, I'm not sending my goblins to their doom. Look, Soul Plungers and the Horde are working together. You must have heard that Soul Plunger did in Pegasus. What happened in Pegasus will happen here. All they need is a living source of dark energy to spread the plague. It will spread everywhere eventually. You have a lot to say. Young lady, but do you have the credibility to back it up? Whether or not, I have credibility in your eyes. You know very well what I'm saying is true. And the goblins are the next in the chopping block. You can wait here and die, or we can work together. Let me think about it. I might be inclined to accept your offer if we can increase our fighting forces. It's difficult work, but I believe we're up to it. I'd like to get some sort of mentors. What is wrong with these goblins? These terrible creatures. Need I remind you that the survival of the entire desert is at stake. If you're really interested, I will need you to swear an oath. I swear by the 7 scepter gods and the masters of the orcs controlled caves in our army, and our goblins will swear in an alliance. Then let us be us. You have our trust for the moment. Come, I will lead the way. By the way, I should probably tell you that we told soul plunderers that you hired us to drive them out before we kicked them out of the temple. You dirty, weird, rotten scoundrels. That valley ahead is one of the mantis' main breeding grounds. Orkrath keeps close watch over this area. He knows to attack if he sees a goblin raiding party here. Seeing how important mantis are to our army, that's why you got to do it. Delay the inevitable. Orkrath will move eventually. No use avoiding it. Start preparing. Orkrath wouldn't dare unless we do something to anger him. The horde may be stronger, but not that much stronger. Then why exert control over you by guarding your mantle lair? He knows a goblin on a mantle lair is the strongest force in the desert. Mantars are native to the dunes of Chrysia, nimble with a nose that can sense water a mile off. Most importantly, Mantars' teeth are lined with a deadly poison that can kill an orc in seconds. So that must be his little mount that he rides, yeah? It's called a mantar. If that was true, you'd be questioned overlords of crisis by now. Well, if you must know, they have one backdraw. They're not exactly domesticated. You can wait here for now. We'll go on ahead and recover some of these precious mantars for you. Is that you, you traitor? How dare you show off your face around here? After some plunder, are you? I'm sorry, my brothers. Traitor. You can come out now. You beg. We defeated the orcs. Wrenched orcs. There's the Manta Valley up ahead. I can guarantee safe passage past the Mantas once you're back. Orkrath, I must depart soon. Do you wish to proceed? I will need great power to retake our ancestral home. More power than I can find anywhere else in Chrysos. Our soul planter and mage have learned a particular sorcery based on this chaos shard. It grants warriors enormous strength, faster reflexes and stronger muscles. Even the Empire would not withstand such a force of orcish warriors. You think I'll believe that the most powerful force in Allurica? You're just giving it to me, are you? Well said, your legion will be undefeatable. But it comes at a price. Their lives will be shortened. They will become less intelligent. It's your decision in the end. But let me tell you that it would take a dozen of your ordinary warriors to defeat just one of these enhanced warriors. Very well. What are your conditions? You will defeat the Solar Fort and surely recover the Windwalker Plains. All we ask for you is to hand over Chrysos once we recovered your homeland. And from that day we will be the firmest of allies. I accept. Then allow me the privilege of teaching you how to transform an orc. I have a condition for you as well. I want you to get my cursed nemesis Urzag, dead or alive. Not a problem. I'll dispatch someone to deal with him. Come here, pretty, roar. They don't look too happy. Watch out, Urzag. They might come all at once. I suspect the Orkrath orcs have been bullying them. This is getting messy. Gubeg suggestions. Disable them if you can, but don't kill them. Oh my dears, your King Gubeg has come to save you. That's strange, there were a lot more mantis before. Orcs, using them for food, I bet. Damnable orcs. Alright then, Gubeg. We've retrieved your precious mantas. Now it's time to honor your end of the bargain. Oh yes, of course, and we'll discuss it in due time. Allow me the privilege of escorting my mantis back and taking a short rest. I hope you're not thinking about going on your oath. Of course not. A goblin's word is his bond, but these mantis are in such a state I'll need the time to ready for them for an army. Fair enough. I suppose I look forward to joining forces in battle soon. I look, uh, uh, I look forward in fighting alongside a wise orc hero such as yourself, Urzag. Very well. Gubeg escorts the group of mantis out of the valley. Evelyn, Urzag, our next steps? The horde follows Orcraft for now. I'm going to have to challenge Orcraft for the war chiefdom under the old ways. If I can best him in a duel, I'll be the one in charge. Is that even possible at this stage? It's unusual, but it is part of our ancient traditions going back to Gog. But I doubt he's going to be very happy at my suggestion. I will have faith in your judgment. Lead the way, old partner. My main concern is for my brothers. It's better for one orc to die than for the whole horde to suffer. Then what are we waiting for? Let's go to Orcraft! Wait. Soul Plunderer ahead. Who's that with them? Orcs. Wait, are they? Something's odd about them. Where have we seen those dark crystals before? The Darklings in Pegasus? It's a good bet Orcraft has got a hold of another Chaos Shard. Be aware. They may look like your brothers, but they are not. Orcraft has turned them into mindless ghouls, servants of the dark. Evelyn, it's exactly the same as in Pegasus. Orcraft, why have you done this? Urzag, quick, send a signal to our master Raven. You evil wrenches! Ha! I should thank you. I couldn't have figured out how to get you. Now you're here. Time to take my new toys for a spin. What have you done to my brothers? Isn't it obvious? Orcraft handed the horde over to the Soul Plunderer. He asked us to create a new warrior. And this is the result. Stronger, pain-free, total, magnificent. I didn't even know that word. I apologize. Orcraft, have you no care of your own orcish blood? Don't waste your breath. Orcraft close to a darkling himself. This is unthinkable for any orc. Ha! The mighty Raven will be here at any moment to crush you. Your world is ending. Long live Dark Eternal. Wait, I think I might be able to save these orcs from the Chaos Shard. I used the Tear of Goddess before. Perhaps I can cleanse the darkness away. Evelyn's necklace sends out pulsing waves of overwhelming light that lands upon the dark orcs. Their bodies shimmer before transforming into their original selves. The orcs appear to awake as if they were in a deep slumber. Huh? What happened? Where am I? Oh, Urzag. By Gog. I was trapped in an endless dark pit. All I could do was watch my body follow orders. What happened to our orc brothers? Orcraft betrayed us. He's creating super warriors from the dark energy of the Chaos Shard. He told us he wanted to make us stronger so we could take down the Solar Fort more easily to reclaim our homelands. He lied to us. We had no idea we'd been trapped within our own bodies. Orcs are generally much more resilient than humans. I think they might recover from the corruption unlike the Darklings in Pegasus. Urzag, you need to go back and save our brothers from this horrible fate. This was a living nightmare. We have to tell them. We better get to the orcish encampment as soon as possible. It's hard to believe a war chief uses dark magic on his own brethren. Perhaps he thinks their only chance against the Solar Fortress, but at what cost? He's killing the horde faster than our enemies ever could. You need an army. So this is what happens when you run away from your problems. The future of the horde is at stake. Warriors, I need your help. We're too weak right now, but I know some powerful gladiators in a bloody arena who will lend us a hand once we raise the alarm. We need to tell all the Chryserians what is happening. We're with you all the way, Urzag. Don't worry. We can conquer this together. Hold up! Movement up ahead. Are you an orc fighting? There's cultists too, I think. I am one who recovered Orcraft's new toy, the Shard. Call it a hobby of mine. That reminds me. You have one as well. How convenient it is that we could have this little meeting. I would enjoy taking it from your cold, dead hands. What is wrong with you? All you leave is death and destruction. Does not bother you? Yes, you're a locust. That should be terminated. Ha! Such words was ill-suited with your weak power, mage. If we get out now, we'll live to fight another day. This is their territory. I don't like the way it's going. Old buddy, you back me up. Whoa! I'm starting to feel a bit overmuch. There may be a little crisis desert free from plague by the time we locate the shard at this rate. I'm afraid I agree. If only there were some way we could summon more allies to battle. Oh, you're searching for companions? I believe I can be of service. Who are you? Why should we believe you? Greetings, hearty adventurers. The name's Connor. I have a proposition for you if you wish. If met, could you see a powerful new member added to your party? Connor, are you referring to joining us yourself? Right. First of all, who are you? How can we trust you? You have nothing to fear from a fellow follower of the light, milady. That I can assure you. Very well. I'll trust you for now. I'll keep an eye on you. Kane watches too. Oh, great Raven. Are we letting them go? There would be considerable losses. I'm happy to help our new ally, but within reason. But they took a chaos shard from the Golden Temple. If they had a golden shard, I would have felt it. They have nothing. We need to focus on more important things. Crisis will soon be ours, and we can take our time. I bow to your wisdom, O great one. Ha! Credit where credit is due. We must both bow before the wisdom of Valeria, who has foreseen all of this. It's a pity Orkrath is such a fool. Typical orc. Hold up! Movement ahead. Are those orcs fighting? These cultists too, I think. My old gang? Urzek's bag at last. Hold on, brother. I'm coming. Dark turned orcs. How did they get the drop on you? Orkrath's personal guard, Urzek. Go. Save the rest of our people. Orkrath is manipulating them with that chaos shard at blood totem. He's twisting them into living ghouls. They're like his puppets. Commander Berzak rebelled with some of his Orcish brothers, but we were defeated. We fled here. Orkrath is dishonoring the sacred resting place of our fathers with this disgusting ritual. I will not stand for this. Justice on its way. Take your rest here. We'll go on ahead. Urzak, these injuries are nothing to us. We're coming with you. Zachary, Evelyn, Celine, if this goes south, some of us need to survive. There are no guarantees we can win against Orkrath's army. We orcs can handle our own dramas. I'll try to challenge him, but if I don't want you to die. We need to know how Orkrath has turned. This is my test, as the Master Yolanda said. Urzak, it may be hard to understand, but we are not afraid. If we fail, so be it. We each can take care of ourselves well enough in battle. You know, it is when I made up my mind, my old friend. We have two very powerful lady warriors here, and I'll escort them safely out of trouble if trouble comes. He lowers his head and mutters something. Footsteps. On guard. Someone approaches. Far distance. The mighty Urzak with a host of warriors from the Bloody Arena. The group of gladiators from the Bloody Arena arrive from afar, carrying weapons. Urzak! A promise made is promise kept. You see, Urzak, we all trust you. We will guard you with our lives. You are not just champion of the arena, Urzak. You are a leader of our men. Can follow. Your name commands respect among all tribes of Crazia. We heard the doom of Crazia at hand, and in that case, lead the way. Your army will follow you. Yes, mighty Urzak. You have many fellows in the Horde. The whole Horde knows the truth about why you left Orkrath. Hardly an orc wouldn't follow you now. You have the strength to defeat Orkrath. We now realize you should have been war chief. You stand against Orkrath. We stand with you. We will be right hand in battle. I understand your bravery, but then let us go to the blood totem and Orkrath. It's frustrating that we can't show whether Gubeg will keep his promise. Orkrath, we bring you glad tidings, but first, how will you like your new orcish warriors? You'll soon be strong enough to take the stolen fort from the Empire hands. Duke Nicholas is keeping the Empire busy in the east. The solar fort has become all empty. This is your chance to reclaim the Windwalkers for your people. We will deal with the Empire. The Windwalker plains will be yours and yours alone. That is the promise of our agreement. You will split the Empire's defenses and go down in history as the greatest war chief of all time. You alone will have led your orcs out of the barren wastes. My heart weeps at such sweet words. The time has come for the orcs to reclaim what is ours. Send word that all our brothers must become stronger and ready themselves to attack the great solar fork of the Birshbuck Empire. We will be unstoppable. Very good. And you yourself will be even stronger than you are now, just as the Duke of Nicholas has become invincible in battle. After you finish preparing, I suggest you attach the Chaos Shard. We attach the Chaos Shard to your body. You have absorbed such much power, but there is no such potential. I accept your wisdom, great Raven. The blood totem is up ahead. Our ancestral burial place. The air is thick with blood. And yet, not a sound to be heard. Surely Orcraft wouldn't define such a holy ground with chaos magic. There was an uprising. Most of the orcs who hadn't already got away. The dark orcs. Oh, I skipped that. Sorry, guys. Berzak, my brother. You're a sight for sore eyes. What's going on? Alright, we're gonna jump onto the knight's test real quick before we process any further. A goblin knight in training. Okay, this is just about a Goobeg test with his mantas, right? Apply stun on an enemy for 1 turn and removes all of their positive effects. Amazing. Evelyn Sven Durrell is about to face the most challenging time of his young squire life as he... I'm finished, the tutorial is about to begin, but I'm prepared. Oh no, what am I going to do? My knees are shaking. I can't hold anything because my hands are so clammy. Come on, Daru. You're about to pass for sure. I'm really believing you. And also, they're allowing a companion to take part with you, so don't worry. I'll be with you every step of the way. First, we must talk to Goobeg. You're finally here, young Squire Daru. And only a full 10 minutes late? Do you know what 10 minutes represents? All it should take for a Goblin Knight to defeat his enemy. Since you clearly have no sense of time, then I wonder if your potential as a knight. Arrive late once more and I'll send you scurrying back to the warehouse for good. I'll be more careful next time, sir. Then come on. You at least stand up straight, Darul. Carry yourself like a real warrior. Lift those shoulders, eyes straight ahead. Act like a knight at least. Don't you? Now, Darrell, listen carefully. I hereby announce that your knightlyhood trials have formally begun. We Goblin Knights only accept the most outstanding warriors. You should do well to remember this fact, Daru. And so for the first trials, naturally prove yourself as a warrior. Duro, your first task is to defeat a team of Goblin Guards in the battle. Give everyone a taste of what you can. What are you doing just standing there, Daru? Do you have what it takes to become a warrior? I don't think so. I'm going to be a knight. I'm not giving up. Sucked. What? How can a little pipsqueak like you be barely any trained defense defeat my amazing guards? I can't believe it. What sorcery is this? Alright then. How will you manage to pull it off? I'll say you passed your first trial. I have to admit that maybe you can qualify as some sort of warrior at least. Pass the first trial. But I must warn you, Daru, the real test has only begun. You can be a warrior. Have what it takes to be a knight? That is something else entirely. The first and most crucial step to Goblin Knighthood is you must take possession of your very own manta. Look, you got 3 mantas behind you that I must prepare ahead of time. Master Goobeg, why are these mantas different to your Horus? They don't have any saddles. Because they're wild mantas, of course. They don't have a saddle. You're going to have to gentle them if you want to honor the fighting one into battle. Master Goobeg, how do I gentle a manta? You're getting ahead of yourself, young Darau. Pass the knightlyhood trials and I'll be sure to arrange a full set of gear for your manta. Now, you must select one of these 3 mantas and defeat it. Remember, defeat the manta to pacify it. Master Goobeg, how about we do that exactly? Listen carefully, Daru. I'm going to tell you this once. Now, take a deep breath. Calm your nerves. Remember, for this to work, you're going to need to keep up with a steady heartbeat. Still, your sense. I want you to look straight into the mantis eyes with the purest and most innocent, heartfelt expression you can muster. Remember, for the life of you, don't blink. Master Gubek, what happens if I blink? Then the matter will have nothing to do with you. Nothing. Remember to keep staring directly into his eyes. Stare with absolutely single-mindedness until it starts feeling uncomfortable. Then when it averts its gaze, that's when you strike. When I strike, you mean? When I jump on its back? No, silly Daru. You need to pet its forehead very carefully and then softly. You need to show you don't mean any harm. You need to let the manta decide that it wants to do with you. What's gotten into you, Daru? Move it. Don't stand there like a fool. The mantas are going to run away. Oh, he ran away. Of course he's going to run away, you deuce. You forgot everything I just said. Why are you nervous? Your hands are trembling. Of course you're going to be frightened. Master Gubek, I messed up. Sorry. But no meaning here, Daru. I'm not after knights in my army who are good at apologizing. My goodness, you're really starting to make me mad. Quick, go on and test the red one out. Just had a full meal, so might be in a good mood. Remember to seize the opportunity. And remember to take a deep breath, communicate with your eyes. Show sincerity. Oh, he's so bad. Oh, master, he ran away. Darn it. What is wrong with you? Is your head full of sand or something? What did I just tell you? Sincerity, communicate with your eyes and show sincerity. All the mantis are going to see that they will look at and scare a little more. Wait. All the mantis are going to see that they look at you and scared little goblin. Mantis can't stand scared little goblins. You messed this up so awfully, Daru. You're fresh out of chances. But there's still one left over there. Oh, that green one. Alright then, Daru. Have a go if you want to, but I can tell you it's not going to succeed. Based on your terrible track record, I promise you that this manta is going to reject you. This manta is a crazed one and very tricky. I've seen it personally sting at least 20 aspiring knights in its trials. Master Gubek, I'd like to give it a try. Well then, you best be your darnest, Daru. Your life is in danger with this one. His manta. Oof, manta. Wonderful, it'll accept me. Gubek is utterly confused. I don't understand. Anyone else have rejected you? My, you have the best of luck, I'll admit it. But it is not time for you to get ahead of yourself yet, Daru. Just because it hasn't run away just proves it doesn't dislike you. You're going to have to do more than that to ride it into battle. This time you have to defeat it. Oh, Master Gubek, I have defeated Chorus. Cough, cough. I'm sorry I didn't catch that. I didn't expect that would work. Your performance has exceeded my expectations. I can say that the manager has accepted or at least recognized you for now, Daru. Oh, we passed the second trial. A fitting goblin needs to develop a close working rapport with their manta. Daru, I'm not seeing anything like the kind of the camaraderie. Goras, you'll need to ride him into battle. You're going to have to find some chick flies to feed it. Crick flies to feed it. That will develop the trust I'm talking about. You'll find some crick flies for Goras near the orcish camp at the far end of the valley. Do your best to catch a few and bring them back. Oh yes, great. Kubeg. Off with your little goblin, this orcish territory. I'm not leaving this land. I'm here to catch a few of things to eat. Stupid goblin. We're going to have to teach you a lesson for that. I found some. Look, chick flies. So this is what the manta loves. Gosh, it looks like it smells disgusting. We bought several of these chick flies back. I gave it to Chorus. He seemed pretty pleased with me. Well, since you brought chick flies back, you better feed your manta companion. The real goblin knights must ride like a wind. We can't be dwelling like you are right now. His Chorus. It seems to have taken a genuine liking to you, Master Gubek. Has it been gentled? I'm afraid it's not that easy. It took me a whole year to fully gentle Horus. And I'm not just any goblin. I'm one of the smartest, bravest, kindest, and most honorable goblins out there. For a young and inexperienced goblin like yourself, I'd say it's taken you no less than 3 years to gentle Horus, maybe longer. I'll do my best. To gentle your meta, you must first understand your meta. A goblin knight doesn't have lots of head knowledge and combat skills. We need heart knowledge. We must truly understand Manta's way of thinking. Master Kubek, where can our testers learn such knowledge? This Pajah contains all you need to know about Mantas. Read it, study it, meditate on it. You can have a day to look it over. I'll grill you on Manta knowledge when you come back tomorrow. And don't even think about coming back if you lose that picture. It's my only copy. Dura does not eat, drink, or sleep. He paused obviously over the illustration. Duru returns the following day. My goodness, Daryl, you answered every question correctly. Surely you've got an impressive memory in your head of yours. I'm ready to admit that the ranks of the glorious order of the Goblin Knights. Well done, my young goblin. Daryl sobbed with joy. It's such an honor. I'm going to be a knight. And believe me, as senior commander of the Goblin Knights Guard, I'll make good on my promise. Daru, in recognition of your outstanding performance in these crafts, I hereby bestow upon you the standard outfit of the Goblin Knights Guard. Here is your regulation syrup for your Manta. This will let you command your Manta onwards to invincible victory. Congratulations, Demu. I really believe you are capable of achieving whatever it is if you set your mind to it. Evelyn, thank you. I'm going to be an outstanding knight. I'm going to be one of the best knights out there. Thanks so much, Evelyn, for helping Daru pass the stringment trials. Heh, as a token of that goblin appreciation of your efforts, we will permit the honor of fighting the strongest goblin knight in the practice duel, and if you win, we'll have a very nice surprise for you. Oh, it'll be a real honor to fight a practice battle against a knight like that. Now, where's this knight? He's standing right before you. Ha ha ha. Careful now. The greatest of all goblin knights have come, and he means business. I cannot believe such a victory could come from anyone other than you, Evelyn. And you, Daru. I'm frankly impressed at your performance, but it's no wonder you succeeded since I trained you myself. You deserve a prize worthy of your talents, which here I present. Your prize is very financial asset I own in this world. Ooh. Money. Gold. You only have one gold. You only have one gold coin. My goodness! By the seven scepters, gods, the greatest goblin knight is also the stingiest goblin knight. Cough, cough. As you know, we goblins are not exactly getting by right now. To be honest, I was forced into bankruptcy some time ago. Anyway, let's be off. We need to celebrate Daru with a few mugs of ale. Daru, I can invite you to get us all around the drinks. Master, I don't even have a single copper to coin to my name. Alright, forget about it. This one's on the house. Come on. Not a single orc in the blood totem. Not even one. But it looks like an army just passed through here. Not an army. Nobody move. There are Arenico's crocodile tracks. The most powerful predator in crisis, and covered in head to toe in natural armor. I don't think orc left by choice. The croc's taken a liking to this area, and his blood blade can't do a thing. Oh, crocs are attracted to the smell of blood. This is a bad gate crasher. Quick! Make your way slowly to a nearby rock. Don't stand on the sand. Far, far away. Urzak, some goblin mantis for you. Kubek, watch out, there's an arena curious crocodile. Urzak, a promise was made, is a promise kept. Thanks a lot, Kubek, it's here. Time to let my mantis have some fun then. Their venom can burn solid rocks. This crocodile is no different. What do you think? Pretty impressive, are they? I thought the giant crocodile was the toughest predator in the desert. Clearly I was wrong. But something was wrong with this one. They're usually a lot smarter, not quite so aggressive. Why would it just run away? It's a stupid one. It's not. I sense dark energy in its body. I think it's been infected, probably by eating some turned orcs. So where do we find Orgrath? He'll be halfway to the solar fort by now, but we might not be able to get out in front if we hurry. That way we can at least save some of them. Leave it to me, nothing can run over dunes as fast as my mantas, and the horde will only move as fast as its slowest orc. They will catch up in no time. I must apologize, Chief Kubag, for doubting you. You're a goblin of your word. Heh. I should hope so, for the king of the goblins would keep his word. I'll take your lot over Orkrath. He and Soul Puncher isn't going to leave anything alive. Anyway, enough chit chat, we're off. My manta says the air is getting thick with the smell of orcs. I can see them fighting in the distance. Berzak, my brother. You have nowhere to run. You underestimate me. Berzak, I've come to help. Brother Erzag, how can you ever forgive me? I should have trusted you from when I had the chance. Our people may never recover from this. I have no words. I should be beheaded. It's not your fault. It's not on you. It's not all on you, Orkrath. Betrayed our people. That's on him. Orkrath has gone completely mad. Every other orc he has either killed, driven away, or turned into one of those unthinkable ghouls. Even if he conquers the fort, it doesn't even matter anymore. I rose up like with the other brothers who rejected the Chaos Shard, but they were way too strong. They had us surrounded. We barely escaped with our lives. I failed all the orcs who trusted me. Our race will be destroyed because of me, Orkrath. Because of me and Orkrath. You should have cut my head. Just while there's still hope, I might be able to save the Darkling orcs. Is this the truth? It is. We have one in our company by the name of Evelyn, a powerful warrior who has cleansed dark energy from others. Join us, and we will try. Slay Orkrath, and our horde might still be saved. Then you have my axe. Our rebellion attracts a giant desert crocodile up to Blood Totem. The Darkling orcs have no idea what to do, forcing Orkrath out. He decided to attack the solar fort before the croc ate too many. Erzag, we'll go ahead and cut him down. Cut him off before we can launch an attack. Go! But be careful. This will be the final battle. Sush! That Orkrath encampment quiet. We don't want to alert them. There's too many tent. I had no idea there would be that many. That's most of the horde left in Krasia. There's no way we can fight against an army of Darkling orcs that size. If we can't take them head on, then we can be sneaky. If we can slay Orkrath, I wonder whether they will still follow his command. My necklace can nullify the energy of Orkrath's Chaos Shard. If I can get close enough to his tent, we might be able to remove the source of his power. A solid plan, we'll go with that. I suggest Chief Kubag creates a distraction on the other side of the encampment while we'll go in before their attention is diverted. And no one creates distractions better than the Chief Kubag on his banter. Erzag, I'll gladly stand with you. We'll carve a path to Orkrath's tent and get you where you need to go. We've got your back. I swear by Gog's shield, no harm will come to you. It's about time they show them the power of the Chaos Blade, my old friend. Everyone, continue with the plan. To the death. I've been waiting for this meeting for a long time, Erzag. Orkrath, you were meant to lead our people to glory. Instead, you have turned Orcish brethren into living corpses. A sacrifice had to be made, Erzag, to recover our lands. Something that you know nothing about. We can't live in this desert for any longer. I will write their names in the blood totem after we win. Our descendants will honor them. You are killing them. I am leading the horde to glory, you coward. This is glorious for an orc to die in battle. Or have you forgotten that? Are you too busy hiding under the rocks like a rat, you envious of those with more courage? I am not hiding from my battle with you today. I fight for my brothers, and I fight for myself. You've already lost, Erzag. Even if you don't know it, I'm not giving you a chance today. Open your eyes for a chance to observe real power. I can feel it, the absolute power. All will kneel before me, the Dark One. Just like Nicholas on the Holy Knight's Island. What has happened to my father? This is terrifying! Careful everyone, he's completely turned. He's full dark energy. Ha! Not even the Empire's multi-stellar force can stand in my way now, let alone you. Urzak, I bested you in every tournament. Are you still holding back? Do your worst, entertain me. Orkrath, never surrender. This is the cry of our legion. That's my answer. The Chaos Shard has given him immense power. We won't last much longer or Berzag outside. Limit his movements. I'm going to steal the shard away with my tear of goddess. I'll cut him off. I'll help you, Evelyn. Here we go. Orcs, never surrender. Evelyn, the power is spitting out of the Chaos Shard. Please cleanse it. Evelyn uses the tear of the goddess to absorb and sear away the Chaos Shard that has corrupted Orkrath while the reset the restraints. Urzak, you did it. The Darkling Orcs have lost their will to fight. What happened? My powers, what have you done? Seal them away. You can't do that. The Dark One's powers have no place in Allurica. They are a curse, come to destroy us all. No. What? Why? Why does Nicholas get to save Lazia, but I can't free my people? Free your people? Look what you've done with your brethren. I'm going to have to cleanse each and every one of them just to save their lives. Thank you, my lady Evelyn. My brethren were ready to die to this barren desert long before you came. The horde is getting smaller every year. What do you humans say? We're frogs in boiling water. Someone had to stand for our people. It had to be me. We need strength. I sympathize with your plight, but this is not the way. It is hard to survive the deserts. But perhaps we could find a way. Miracles are possible when the races work together. Life brings hope. I thought I was dead when I was sold into slavery in the arena, and yet I continue to live. I met a kind human who saved me, a living proof that there is always a way. Ha! You never lived a day in your life in the true desert, yet you would teach me? Where would you know if your precious human hadn't saved you? You can't stand on your own 2 feet. I'm Warcraft, the greatest war chief in history, and I will stand up for my people. Don't waste any more time with this madman Urzak. Praise the goddess. Most of the horde is returning to normal without the corruption of the Chaos Shard. I've been healing the rest, but we have lost a few. We all thank you, Evelyn, from the bottom of our hearts. It was only a duty as a member of the Halo Dawn, Urzak. Can I leave everything in your capable hands? I have urgent business in the Solven Forest. I and Berzag will lead our people back to the desert and destroy the soul plungers wherever we find them. We will help you, my dear Urzak. Those damn soul cutters. The desert has been decent enough until they showed up. Then we must bid farewell, my dear Urzak. It's been a pleasure, my old friend. To have one more adventure. I always knew you'd make a great war chief. I think the Orcs' best days are ahead with you at the helm. As you say, with great power comes great responsibility. I'll do my best. I hope we meet again under better circumstances. Take care, old friends. Zachary, Evelyn, time for our next meeting with the Olander and Sullivan Forest. Let's get going. I hear an exciting place full of magical elves and businessmen. I will try to get a few tips off any magic. Chapter 3 is complete. This forest is completely full of life. My magic senses are tingling with the raw element power. It's a lot more interesting than the desert. That's because we are entering Sylvan Forest, Selene, created personally by the gods of nature, or so they say, the forest god of the seven. We'll be heading to a holy site for Elfish folk, West Sullivan. That means, unfortunately, we have to cross through East Sullivan, otherwise known as Blood Beast Jungle, for its rather aggressive beastmen, to humans anyway. Well, hopefully, they aren't quite beastly as the name suggests. Adventurers always like to paint beastmen as absolute savages. Let's get going. I'd rather not find out the truth, my dears, sooner than I have to. Such a thick ambush. Look at these oak trees. They're huge. A mark of their age. They're older than I can imagine. Wait, did you hear that? A large group. They've been coming towards us. Alright, now we're going to cut it there. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care. Goodbye.